Welcome back to the channel, everybody. In today's video, we got a little bit of a Brickmania haul. Yes, we haven't had one of those in quite a while. A Lego haul, a Bricks and Minifigs haul, and we're going to talk about the potentiality of having an Atlanta brick haul, but it didn't quite work out. So, in today's video, we're going to be telling you what we got from Brickmania and what we bought in person in Atlanta, Georgia, and all the fun shenanigans that happened then. So, Dave, are you ready to take a look at what's inside this Brickmania package first?
I am.
Yes, very, very excited for what's in here, so we're just going to get into it, crack it open, see what we got. And this was a pre-order that came out, I think, at least a month or two ago, and they're still in stock, so if you see what you like in this video, you can go order it from Brickmania. And anyway, we're taking a look here. We got the packing slip. Oh, and there it is. Beautiful packaging here. Dave, what do we got here? What are we looking at?
And Joshua, we have the Dastardly Fellows Part 2.
Yes.
Yes, which takes place in a scene from the movie Inglourious Basterds.
Yes.
Later on in the film.
There we go. There we go. I'm pretty sure the box art is representing the movie poster. I'll put it up on screen if that is true or not, or I could just be looking like a total idiot here. But anyway, but there it is. 3 minifigs. Brickmania has done it several times where they've taken movies and kind of made 3 iconic minifigs, or 3 iconic characters and made them into minifigs. And that's a pretty tight thing. And, we got the first pack. They'll show that up on screen. It was really, really cool. Some minifigs in that. And so when they came out with part 2, we couldn't really say no. And so, yeah, do you know what the 3 figures you get in here are?
In fact, I do, young Joshua. Inasmuch as Inglourious Basterds is one of my favorite films of all time, made by Quentin Tarantino in 2009. Yes. And anything that Quentin Tarantino's done, we pretty much automatically like. And this is one of his best. We have 3 figures from the movie. We have Lieutenant Aldo Rain, played by Brad Pitt. He's the feller there in that white dinner jacket, posing as an Italian.
Yes. And comes with a beautiful knife there.
With his beautiful Bowie knife. And interesting fact, Lieutenant Aldo Rain in the movie is from Maynardsville, Tennessee. And in every Quentin Tarantino movie, he always has at least one allusion to Tennessee. And in Inglourious Basterdsville, in Inglourious Basterds, he gives Maynardsville a shout out. Then we have, in the German SS outfit, we have the ruthless Hans Landa, played by Christopher Waltz, who won all kinds of awards for his portrayal in the movie. He's the bad guy, of course. And then the young lady is the German actress, who also happens to be an undercover agent for the Allies, the lovely Bridget von Hammersmark, who's played by Diane Kruger. And in the movie, and I'm going on way too long here, but it's a hilarious scene where Hammersmark and Brad Pitt and some of the other bastards go into a German function, and well, you just have to see the movie.
Yeah, things don't end well.
It's well, yeah, they
at least for the SS.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that was our Brickmania haul. Like I said, still in stock. 25 of them left, or is it 20?
28 of them
28 left
as
in
of
stock.
the time of this. What are we doing? Filming.
Recording.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think they've been out for quite a while. So yeah, if you're on the fence about getting these, get
off that fence.
Get off that fence, yeah.
And get them while the getting's good.
Yeah. So great figures there. All right. So our haul. That was our online purchase. Now, we were in Atlanta for one of my volleyball tournaments, actually my last one for the group that I'm with right now.
So
very sad. And anyway, so while we were down in Atlanta, there's actually 2 Lego stores that are really quite close to each other, and also a Bricks and Minifigs in Chattanooga. There's also one in Atlanta, but we didn't go to the Bricks and Minifigs in Atlanta. We went to the Bricks and Minifigs in Chattanooga while on the way down there, and then we also went to Atlanta Brick Co. So we'll start in chronological order. We first went to the Bricks and Minifigs. Now, I'll be showing up some B-roll of this. There'll be a short coming out about this Bricks and Minifigs. But anyway, it's the largest Bricks and Minifigs. So we were kind of hyped about this, like, oh, okay. if it's the largest, by square feet, maybe it's going to have the largest selection. And the selection was a little limited there. There were two things that I did pick up. These are Union Soldiers from the Lone Ranger line, and they were reasonably priced at $10. I think on Bricklink they're like $8, so reasonably priced. And we picked those two guys up. The store is very nice. I mean, would you say,
beautiful store.
Dave?
That's a gorgeous store.
Yeah, a ton of square feet. They can really do a lot more stuff. Their selection wasn't that huge, and especially compared to a store like Atlanta Brick Co.
They've only been open, 4 months, they said?
Yeah, so give them time. Yeah. Maybe, hopefully, they'll get some more stock in, some more, because they barely had anything retired. They only had kind of newer stuff, and yeah, they didn't have any Wolfpack figures, which is what I was on the hunt for.
Nobody had Wolfpack figures.
So, anyway, that brings us to the first Lego store we went to. We got nothing there. We looked for Wolfpack. He said, no, man. People, you don't understand. People come here, they specifically go on the shipment days, and they get Wolfpacks right when the shipments come in, and they put all the new figures out. They eat up the Wolfpack figures. So we weren't getting anything there. No. And the pick-a-brick wall at that one wasn't really looking too hot, so we decided to go on to the next one, which is about 20 miles away, but it took us like an hour to get there. And anyway, we did actually pick up something here. So we got a Pirate Quartermaster figure, which I already have one of these, but I wanted an extra one. And then we also got, I don't know how the Lego store let us walk away with this. This is the pick-a-brick we got. It doesn't close. Like, I walk up here fully expecting... You
kind of had it semi-closed.
Well, no, I'm fully expecting that they're going to turn me away at this.
No.
I come in and I'm like holding it like this. Like, I'm like, okay, guys, just,
She was very nice.
How about you tape that up for us? And so
it was very nice. She helped.
It was bursting at the seams with bricks.
Well, you had it packed a little more compactly with that.
A little bit,
until I knocked it off the seat in the car and it went on the floor.
That did happen.
I got in big trouble.
Well, it's okay. But anyway, so we got a couple good parts in here. I won't go over them, but we did manage to pick up definitely a lot of parts here for $18, I believe. And so yeah,
$17.99, brah.
Okay, well that's $18. But that was our big Lego store haul. Some pretty good parts. And the Lego stores were relatively nice. They didn't have the Land Rover, which we were looking at, just to kind of you look at again. They didn't have any of those, but their selection was pretty decent. All right, so that brings us to maybe possibly one of the most exciting things, but yet one of the most tragic things. So anyway, we're talking about what's some sets we would look for at Atlanta Brick Co. And so we get to talking
on this 3-hour tour of Lego in Atlanta. The traffic was bad, and I mean bad.
It was not great.
So we're talking about what kind of sets you would have.
Yes.
If you only had 10 seconds to live, and what set you would want to get your hands on.
We kind of discovered that we really don't have that many sets we want to buy. There's the Dungeons and Dragons castle set that I want to buy, which we'll get at some point. There's a couple of Creator Expert sets that are out available right now that we're going to wait on, but probably get up. But really, there's only a very select few of retired sets that we really just desperately want. Basically, a lot of the Western themed sets I still don't have, which were from 1996. And then there was one set that stood out above them all. Oh. One that we've been dreaming about, lusting over for years now at this point. The Imperial Flagship. Oh, yeah. Going for around a cool $1,400 on the internet, sealed, and about, I think, 1,000 used. If you're satisfied
for 97% complete, whatever that means.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't the 1,400, but yes. Set, really cool set, and this is probably one of my favorite sets of all time that I really want to get my hands on. Really, the last retired set that I could be happy if I get this set and never get any other retired Lego sets. I honestly mean that. This is basically one of the last ones that I want.
God, he's building this up.
Anyway, so we go into the store. Beautiful store. I wish I would have taken B-roll. I don't know why I didn't, but here's some pictures.
Course, of Barbie and Friends.
The Atlanta Brick Co. shop. Really good. And so anyway, we walk through everything, and we see the ship. We see the ship on the shelves, and we're like, okay, we're going to pick this up.
What ship are we talking about?
$1,300. it's like, okay, this is a pretty good price.
What is the name of this build?
Imperial Flagship. I already said that.
You did? Okay, I must.
I think I said that. Anyway, there's pictures of this thing coming up on the screen, but this beautiful ship. Anyway, we see it, and there's a pretty good selection at Atlanta Brick Co. There wasn't any Western things, but there were some really nice modulars, some really a lot of fun stuff there. But
Atlanta Brick Co. is incredible.
Yes, if you're in Atlanta area, go to Atlanta Brick Co.
They say it's the largest
brick collection or
Lego collection for sale. I mean, it is.
It really is. It's basically the best store we've ever been to in terms of selection.
Awesome.
The way they have it laid out is really nice as well. So yeah. Anyway, and I'm sorry again, I don't have my own B-roll footage for this segment, but we decide, okay, we're gonna get it. It's on the shelves, and we're assuming that it's, we're gonna be able to buy it. So anyway,
a couple of bonding sessions about, your big birthday coming up, and you only go around once in life, and we want to make it special, and it's too expensive, and we shouldn't, and
well, it's just a lot of money, and I was hoping to get it for a better deal, maybe at Brick Fair, Virginia, or something like that. But jeez, chill. You're gonna break the table.
You're not gonna get a deal?
Maybe.
Oh, you mean like at a yard sale?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, I thought you were talking about...
No, not at a vendor. Oh,
right,
no. Anyway, but I digress. All right, so we get it. We decide, okay, we're going to pick this up. And anyway, so we find out that it's actually used, but I wanted to make sure that the sales were good, because that's one of the most important things when you're buying retired sales, like retired ships and stuff, to make sure the sales are good, the cloth pieces are intact. Anyway, he opens up the box. He's like, oh, yeah, the sales
really
are tight.
Nice. I mean, they're very thoughtful.
And anyway, so we get, they're really, really super nice there. So
clean, everything's clean, pristine.
Oh yeah.
The sails
were nice.
They look like they were made yesterday.
It was lightly used. Anyway, so we get the card out, and he goes, all right, Dave's all ready to pay. We're ready to walk out to his thing. And he goes, well, I'm sorry, but it's already sold. And we're like, what? Huh? What? Anyway, so apparently either like that day or the day before, sometime very recently, somebody had bought it online and they hadn't taken it down from the shelves yet.
Yeah, well, he had my card in his hand, and as far as I'm concerned, that was an acceptance of our offer to buy. And we had a binding contract. Yeah.
Well, anyway, it had already sold, so we did not pick it up, and we still need the ship. So there you go. That's our big Atlanta story. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll be back with more videos relatively soon. And
you call this a video?
This is a semblance of a video, I hope.
All right.
If you got any enjoyment out of it, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.